Y'all, the rumors are starting with T.I. The rumors are starting with T.I. It's coming out that King is not his son. Look at them, y'all. It looked like Bimmy spit this boy out. Tiny, you got some explaining to do.
That day, a day in my life. I used to have to come to my grandma's house.
T.I.'s son exposes T.I.'s years of abuse, and he reveals T.I. is not his biological father. So it looks like something messy is brewing in T.I.'s family, because word is going around that T.I. is not the biological father of King Harris. This comes days after T.I. and King Harris had a heated exchange at the Atlanta Falcon game. T.I. not being the biological father of King Harris sounds pretty strange, but we all saw how King went at him days ago at the Atlanta Falcon game, which lots of fans condemned him for. For those who have not been following the story, let me give you a refresher. So, this whole drama started when King Harris was exchanging words with some guy at the game. King went live on Instagram and people saw how everything played out. T.I. stepped in as he continued yelling, "I stand in business." T.I. stepped in again and told King he was embarrassing himself and the family by yelling, acting tough, and behaving all gangster. Then it led to a heated exchange between T.I. and King, which led to T.I. having him in a headlock to show him that he was his father and he gotta show respect for him when he is present. Hours after the whole incident happened, King took to his Instagram story and posted, "I stand on business, don't give a F who you are. IDGAF who you are. MF can't play with me in my face, not going for that. I'm a grown-ass man now. And if I'm a mistake, say that. Stop making the world think you f with me when you don't." This is not the first time King Harris has acted all stupid. We all saw how he disrespected a Waffle House employee because he felt he should be respected because he was a celebrity's son. He talked down on the employees, threatened them, and just felt he could go away with anything he did at the restaurant because his dad was T.I. Surprisingly, T.I. defended King for how he behaved at the Waffle House.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That file show.
That was not all. We all saw how undisturbed he was after fans dragged him for offering a homeless man $50 if he ate the pakui chip and didn't drink water for the next 5 minutes. The homeless man struggled with the pure heat of the chips and ultimately lost the challenge. Nevertheless, King Harris had a consolation prize for the man. He could have apologized for what he did because the chips were banned already, but he felt he was too big to apologize to people. It was reported that after the scuffle at the game, Harris had another face-off with T.I. where he accused him of abandoning him in the hood and abusing him. Fans felt he was clout chasing because for the past few months, Harris started his career as a rapper and has been trying to sell this narrative that he is the struggling boy who lived in the hood as most rappers did. But fans checked and they were like, hold on, you are T.I.'s son, your dad is a millionaire, and you live in a mansion in a gated estate. The confrontation between T.I. and King Harris opened the talks about him living in the hood, and hours later more details emerged and it looks like King Harris is truly living in the hood. So it was revealed that Harris grew up with his grandma who stays in the hood, and even though Harris grew up in the hood, he was different from the other kids because he had wealthy parents who provided everything he needed. Then there's this video where Harris revealed that he only got to visit T.I. when they were about to film an episode of Family Hustle, and he leaves when the cameras go off.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house.
It turns out that King was not the only child who felt abandoned, as it was revealed that none of T.I.'s children stay with him and they get to be with him when they're filming their family TV show. It was revealed that Zonique stayed with Tiny's mom. Zonique revealed that T.I. and Tiny were always together, traveled together, and did almost everything together.
Okay, so I would say what hurt me would be like, I'm honestly like my mom being like with Tip all the time.
Damn.
Like,
Timestamp that.
not
I
timestamp
got you.
that. I feel
I
like
got you.
even now and today, like that's how it is. Like they're just tied to the hip. But now I'm grown, so it's like I can't really. But it's like they rather go places with each other. So anytime he gotta go, she gotta go. She gotta go, he go. It's just like
While fans were still trying to wrap their heads around the news of T.I. abandoning his kids and his kids calling him out for the abuse they suffered from, the media started reporting that King confided in his friends that T.I. was not his biological father, and that's why he feels some type of way when T.I. shows him love in public, but when the cameras go off, things turn different. Pictures of Bimmy Anthony went viral and fans could see how identical Bimmy and King Harris were. But this was not a thing because there had not been a known connection between Tiny Harris, who is King's mom, and Bimmy. All we can say is this whole thing is just sad. Having rich parents and still living in the hood with their grandma can be traumatizing. T.I. could still bring King Harris closer and establish a father and son relationship, but news of him not being King's father furthermore complicates the situation. And I believe